The one job, 3 shifts.
You say it hasn't shifted yet.
You see, we need to put some structures in place. I can tell you for sure that Ghana Publishing Company has started the 3 shift or the 24-hour economy. Even the budget, they printed the budget for us. The budget we are dealing with now. Yeah, they printed everything beautifully. So it is taking place, except that people were expecting it to start in a very grand style. But I think it cannot be so. But I can assure them we are putting the structures in place. There are a lot of things that must be put in place before the 24-hour can take effective,
But people had already said that you cannot implement fully a 24-hour economy when you don't have the structures in place, like industries and the jobs needed for people to run.
That's why if you look at the government agenda, is to make sure that the enabling environment is created for the industries, especially the private sector. They are going to drive the 24-hour economy.
So can you tell us what enabling environment is being created right now? Because that's an issue Mr. Terry raised.
Yeah, you see, we need to look at a number of things, like even security. How do you provide security for those who are going to work in the night? And that's why these recruitments into the security services are going to take place. We need more who can show visibility throughout the cities or wherever we have this 24-hour economy.
But that is done every year until recently was suspended, which is why you had that crowd.
Yes, yeah, the number this year, I think that will be employed this or recruited is going to be higher than the previous years, because we need more of the security officers across the country. Yeah, so coming to the job environment, let me say as a committee, a few weeks ago, we decided to tour a number of industries in the country. I wouldn't mention any companies, but what we realized was that companies owned by individuals or companies, other than that of local or Ghanaian state-owned enterprises, are doing far better than state-owned. And even the environment within which they operate. So after the tour, we sat down and said, look, what is happening? And we saw that it is management. If you put good management in place, you can favorably compete with foreign-based companies. And I think that is one thing that the committee is still looking at. The workers at the state-owned enterprises complain more than those owned even by foreigners, where we thought that they were just exploiting them. If you look at their levels of income, it's better than that of state-owned enterprises. Because so they are poaching them.
Because you are generally not paying well.
That is why I said that they are poaching them, because assuming there's a technician in a state-owned enterprise, very intelligent, the foreign-based company will just go and look for him and poach him to them. And we discovered some of these things.
Is there anything...
we are recommending to the Minister for Employment that, in fact, we have to look at what is happening to state-owned enterprises. If we allow them to just be operating as they are, they will not even be making profits.
Aside from state-owned enterprises that you're talking about, is there any conscious effort from the government and for you as a committee to recommend that people are paid well in this country? Because that's why you have a lot of people going out of the country. They spend so many hours, and at the end of the day, their salaries cannot even take care of them.
Yes, we as a committee, in fact, we met management and workers, and we listened to them, comparing even their income levels at either public sector or private sector. We look at their levels of income, and we're going to make recommendations to government as to how to do anything positive about it for those in the industries that are state-owned.
Prince Nanaya Oyok says, good evening, Beatrice. And